So here I got the 2025 Mustang Convertible, and it is not a V8. This is the bottom of the line convertible Mustang, but it's very nice. I was driving it around beginning of March on one of my first trips. It is a rental, and I was the first one to drive it. So I'm gonna take you through this video and show you just my experience with it, the stuff that I found cool about it. Probably won't get a chance to cover everything about the car. I only had it for 3 days. So let's jump in and get right to it. Now, the first thing I wanted to do, like any other guy, was I wanted to know if it had a V8 in it. And well, I couldn't tell. I don't know how to fucking lower the convertible, but like, I don't want to right now, it's too cold, but this thing is flawless, man. Pretty damn flawless, guys. Well, I don't know what's going on with this. Like some, yeah. That just needs to be, yeah, that just needs to be pushed down. Wasn't pushed down from the factory or something. There we go. Yep. Let's see. I've never been in something so flawless. Look at that. Expires 3/1/26. That means they just registered this on 3/1/25. That was 3 days ago. This is a brand new car with 18 miles on it. Dude, I said, like, what the fuck? Look at this. Mirror Mustang lights. Look at that. And these, man, these back lights, they're wicked. Dang, look at that. The freaking Mustang. Dang, you guys, this thing is cool, man. Check it out. It's got a button. Just like that, and then you latch it, and that's it. That's crazy, isn't it? And then it's ready to go. It's a convertible. Just like that. Shit, these are cool too. You see this button right there? Look, got the little windows back there. Look, get tiny little windows. Those are cool, man. So let's give it a start. So this is what they give you now instead of an e-brake handle. Now, I've driven a few different brand new rental cars over the last several months, and I have found that this one, the Android Auto, music, and all that connected the easiest by far. So, good job, Ford. So now you can do everything from the steering wheel. If you push the down arrow, you'll see this menu with the trip. Push it again, you'll see your fuel economy. Then you got your tire pressure under that. Then you got this cool little display, shows your cylinder head temperatures, some other things. On the next screen, it's going to show you the air-fuel ratio and voltage. And they also have drive assist on this vehicle, which I didn't really get into until a few days later. It's cool. So this is my first time in a Mustang. I don't know how it compares with the 24 or before, but I do know now that you can change your songs with this button. You can go scroll backwards or scroll forwards. Let's listen to some Darren Malakian. Now, we'll obviously be too cold at 38 degrees in Ohio to ride with the convertible open, but release the hatch, the windows roll down by themselves. You push the button, push and hold the button again. And we have it in convertible mode. And then to close it, we'll just hold the other button. Lock it. We have our back little triangular windows. Both roll up with that. And we pull our windows up. And we're back ready to roll. Now our steering wheel, we got a button here. Push the steering wheel button and you can choose between comfort steering, sport steering, or normal. I applied sport. Lane keeping on. We have our volume buttons on the steering wheel here, but also a volume knob to adjust volume there. Now the climate control on this is pretty nice. You can adjust the temperature just like this, or you can pull it down or up if you want. The fan speed looks like it has 7 different speeds. Here you've got your seat warmer controls, your steering wheel, heated steering wheel controls. The other side, seat warmer. You can heat them or you can cool them. Very nice. Apparently this is the norm these days, but this thing has what's called a lane keeping system. So when you're taking curves, it feels like you don't have to put any pressure on the steering wheel because the steering wheel just stays on the curb, which is cool. But if you take your hands off the wheel, it tells you keep your hands on the steering wheel, which is a smart thing to do. Obviously, you should keep your hands on the steering wheel all the time. But I noticed it last night when I was driving on the interstate through Toledo, going on a ramp. I was hugging a curve pretty hard, and it seemed like I wasn't even turning. So that was pretty cool, I thought. Come in here and you push this button, and it says lane keeping system. Lane keeping system. Now, as you might well guess, this is an amazing ride. Got the first 100 miles on it, and it's more noticeable when you're going at lower speeds, but it's just an amazing ride. Has lots of power. Something to be real careful in. I'm from Texas. I don't see that every day. I'm going to just guess that this has 10-speed transmission in it and probably an EcoBoost engine, but I need to do some research on it and find out for sure. Now when you're cruising along, you're listening to your radio, you can just push this button over here and it'll shift through the different songs that's in your playlist, whatever those may be. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to let him play for too long. Seems like a good one there. Alright, I'm going to do the takeoff for you so you see how fast it goes. As soon as these other people go. Okay, green light. Crazy fast, man. And like, this thing is cool. I want you to see how it corrects itself, like with the auto steering. So like, I'm gonna kind of hold on, I'm coming around a curve, so I'm not gonna do it right now. But when like it's got like light, it lights up on the dash, like it's kind of cool. Well, first of all, it takes the curve by itself, so that's cool. But like, okay, so now I'm on straightaway. So if I start going, hugging to the left a little bit, you see that? You see that? And then it pulls it to the right if I go too far to the left. And then if I go to the right, it starts pulling me. Well, it didn't detect the lane that time. I guess it doesn't always detect the fucking lane. Here we have our lane keeping system button. You can turn the lane keeping system on or turn it off. I like it to be on. These buttons change the mode. Right now it's in normal mode. We switch to sport mode. We can actually feel the transition inside of the transmission. It actually changes and operates differently. We also have a track mode. It says for track use only. And then we have a drag strip mode, which says drag strip only. Now down here, if you push on the Mustang button, you'll have custom mode. There's quite a bit of stuff to do in there, it looks like. So at any point in time when you're connected to the car with your phone, you can push the home button and you'll come back to this screen. If you want your map to get bigger, just push on the map. Hit your Mustang button. Go to your auxiliary gauges. Auxiliary button. Track apps. So we got some cool stuff in there for if we want to be on the track. We've got a lap timer, brake performance, acceleration timer, and line lock, whatever that is, because I'm not a track guy, although I would like to be. Now, I've almost put 500 miles on it. Had 17 miles when I picked it up. And I like the car. I think it's well worth the $40,000. And I do not look forward to taking it back to the rental car place tomorrow. Not one bit. And that's all the footage I recorded. This is what it does when you remote start it. The cool little light feature. And it is started. And so, if you made it this far, hope you enjoyed it. I've had this footage since the beginning of March, so hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.